in the first half, before 45 minutes. We need to kill the match in the first half. Yes, and they have to change some of the players.
For more prophecies and gospel news around the world, subscribe to 12 Star TV and turn on notifications.
Yeah, you know, the Lord revealed that we've seen it before. I've told you that the first and second match is going to be slow. Then, but the third one is going to be firebrand. I told you in the Wednesday service that we are going to buckle up to take the trophy because the trophy belongs to us. But with what the Lord revealed that they did to Cape Verde, the last match they played, what the people of South Africa, they are too diabolical. Because playing the 4 penalties into the one direction, it has ulterior motive. There's something behind it. Because the goalkeeper is short. If you are short, goalkeepers are not good for penalty. When you look at Peter Rufai, when you look at Ogedengbe, and when you look at Patrick Onkala, those are tall people who can swing and do everything, and that's what they told you. So when you look at the whole thing, it's very simple. Very, very simple. But our own, we need to kill the match in the first half. Yes, and they have to change some of the players. The very brand that we used before the one of Gabon, these are the typical boys we have to use. And then Osimhen has to step in a little for the captain to come in tomorrow. We need experienced players tomorrow. We need experienced players tomorrow. Those guys are all experienced. We have in our front a lot of people, they can dribble very well. Any country in the world, both number 7, number 11, and the starting 5 is playing as if Kechi came back to life again. The Ekon is a very good guy. They played well. Our goalkeeper too is good, but we should kill the match by first half. Because the 4 that we are looking for all these days, we'll get it from them tomorrow. It could be 4-1 and it could be 4-0 tomorrow. Yes. Because 4 is very, very, very eminent. Because if we didn't have penalty against us, there could be no any trouble. You know what I'm saying? But all the time, the Lord was telling us in the one of the World Cup that we should be careful of the referee. Be conscious of the referee, and we should watch out again for cards. We should watch out for what? For cards tomorrow, because they'll be mindful of the cards in all these days. They don't release card anyhow, but for tomorrow we need to be very careful. Because if care is not taken, South Africa will get red card. Because they're going to play with all their life, but they cannot. You cannot hold a dribbler. So it will smoke through the 7th. The wind of 7, it will smoke through the 11, then the middle is going. Then when you look at the Wobby, the other game, and James, those guys are great. So tomorrow is our day, and we'll get it tomorrow. I'm going to fast tomorrow until we finish the match. And I'll call some other boys to fast, so that we can get this. And it's the glory of everybody. The trophy belongs to Nigeria, and it's going to be in the record. And we're going to do well in the next World Cup. But the salary go to the players, and that will put food on their family. Millions of thousands of people in their family, and they will be able to do charity to people. So that is the reason why we should encourage them. Then with all this, we now pray for every family in Nigeria. You cannot be paying the school fees of your children from class 1, from private school to the last day of University of Lagos. Tell them to do sports. Tell them to do sport. Look at the people that are governing us today. That's the problem we have. They don't have the spirit of what? Sportsmanship. They believe it's our tongue. Look at the Senate. They are amongst the governor. There are pastors amongst them. There are great people amongst them. But because they are waiting for their tongue to come, so they cannot say they want to shave any part of their what? Their salary. No. Even the contingent allowance in their area, they don't spend it well for people. And that's the reason why we need to tell the Almighty God to pass through this country. Because the present government now, you are laying foundation of something. Because we have derailed from the foundation before. Because everything can go. If you have money, you have life in Nigeria. If you have money, yes, they do academic. No. Even they decide to destroy middle class. But before Tinubu will leave, the middle class will come. the middle class will resurface again. And because all those have stolen our money, they will still return it back. Even they see what happened to us. It's not God that is punishing us. It's human being that is punishing us. It's human being. There are many liars in Nigeria. And some people want cheap money. How can you want somebody to go to a governor and do a weekend with the governor so that the governor can give you 10 million, 5 million? How much is the salary of the governor? The governor has a salary. And then the family of the governor said they will not work. It's what? Sanwo-Olu is the governor. Ambode is the governor. The Abadan is the governor. Oshoba is the governor. What does that add to you? What does that add to you? Until we create the spirit of godfatherism, that all the young shall grow. Because we'll be hearing some all these days in offices, the young did not grow. In politics, the young did not grow. In churches, the young did not grow. But they need the young boys to work in what? In the choir stand, to be on the road and bringing people to the church. But it's only sports in Nigeria that the young grow. They allow the young to grow, and they should grow well. After this match, Olympic is coming, everything is coming. Then judo is coming, then taekwondo is coming. Government should put money. They should make that the youth are making headway. They are making headway. Look at the good job they did by Kojo Williams during the time of Inquirer, during the time of WhatsApp off and everything. We want football academy everywhere. As they are putting money into Agric this year, they should think about sport too, because we can sell all these boys out, and then they are going to make us proud. Like in UK now, that the other small boy that was scoring every day, Lookman, he still have his teammate there all in London, but they don't want to come and play for Nigeria. But with what they have seen, Lookman is now a hero, so they may likely want to think again and come back. When you look at Man City, everywhere in their own academy, Nigerians are loaded. So we need academy now. So when we bring it back, the academy, yes. And then we should encourage them to go for coaching course. Even that area is lucrative a lot. That can feed a lot of people. And look, there is no factory. There is no petroleum company. There is only in London. But they are eating from the sport every Saturday. Either you're going to watch Man U, you're going to watch Manchester United, you're going to watch Chelsea. Yes, that's how we should do it in this Tinubu regime. We need to do it in this Tinubu regime. So when we do it that way, then we come back to life. We need people like Kojo Williams and all these people who knows about the government, about soccer. We should bring them. So in our house sport, we should encourage it. Then principal cup, then governor cup, then local government cup. When we put all this one, talents will be coming out, and then give them money, encourage them. Then look at all the jersey. Everybody living in America, Dublin, everywhere, they want our jersey. You know the last time when the lady went for a tournament, this one too. But there must be a company producing all this one in the airport and everywhere. So when you are going, you can easily pick it. And those are the 9 things we need to do for this nation. Because we don't have any other country to go. This is our country. And we need to die for the country. Or those are great people like Zeke and all our leaders who have failed us. They said Nigeria is not worth dying for. We're going to die for Britain. We were from a Nigerian dying for Britain. A Nigerian might die for German, which is not polite and it's not correct. God bless you. That's what I have for Nigeria for this part. And then we have congratulated them ahead. But in first half tomorrow, we'll bet the cat. In the first half, before 45 minutes, South Africa will be gone. No matter their voodoo, they are going to be disgraced tomorrow. We are bringing the cup home because Cote d'Ivoire will do everything humanly possible to play the final. Because the Cote d'Ivoire will likely be second, South Africa coming third. So that's how it's going to be. But what they did to the people of what they did to the other opponent in Cape Verde or the last person they play with will not be able to repeat himself.